guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Last time we dove into the Phoenix Cave. This time I came back to the vault because there's one thing I wanted to grab first, and I didn't want to spend, 20 minutes at the end of the last episode trying to do it in the heat because it's hotter than all hell. So now I'm going to get Gaw back, and then I will meet you back in the Phoenix Cave, now that we have the Osteosaur Rage. Okay, we have arrived back, and I ran into a fight 2 seconds in. That's always fun. Alright, now the reason why we went out of our way to get the Osteosaur Ridge, if I can find it, that would be beneficial. Where in the hell? There it is. Is it gives me a free X-Zone spell. Are these guys susceptible to it? These guys probably... No, they're not. Okay, well, these guys are level 47. They're weak to ice. They absorb fire, auto float. They use stop. And, well, we're going to... Wow, that's a lot of damage. We're going to bum rush them, or air blade them. And so, yeah, they're weak to ice. We do have access, not with you, we have access with Celeste of doing Ice 3. We'll have to go with Ice 2 for now. But yeah, most of the enemies around here are weak to ice. Wow, God does some pretty good damage. Look at that experience. Edgar gained a level. I haven't even got all my espers set up yet. Okay, all done setting up my espers. Now, the reason why I've designed my party the way I have and split the gear between two different parties is so that I don't have to switch gear every time, because that's just time-consuming and tedious. I will be switching espers in between times. I've just got Gaw working on whatever. He learned X-Zone, that's kind of the important one anyway. Everything else is just kind of gravy. He's going to work on this since probably no one else will. Terra is working on Tri-Talk until she learns those. That's for level ups, and you don't need anything because you're not going to learn spells. Alright. Back in the Phoenix Cave. Oh yeah, I just said that I was going to do that. So yeah, every time I switch party members, I'm just going to zone off, or cut, and then we will see... me start off with the new party right away, so you don't have to watch me switching espers every time. I don't even want to take that one off. But yeah, otherwise, this is what you're doing each and every time. Switching your espers in, taking your sweet time. It's tedious. Do I need to teach you anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, I wish I could have taught you X-Zone without Warp, because you've used Warp in the Coliseum more times than I would like to, than I wish you had. Yeah, I don't think you need anything else. Mog is just going to work on Bismarck for strength. Right. Oh. Oh yeah, so that shows all the blitzes you have access to. So yeah, even though Sabin's not currently in this party, he does have access to all of them, which gives me access to both Bum Rush and Air Blade on both parties. Really nice. As you can see, the amount of spells that he has access to is based on whoever has this party active, or the amount of spells learned by everyone in this party, which in this case is just Celeste. I thought I had level 3 elemental spells. I don't know, I learned Flare with you, didn't I? I learned Flare with somebody, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Who's gonna level up? Yeah, Go-Go we can't do anything with, so you're going to work on Tri-Talk through this whole area, and Setzer I can give Zone Seek. But yeah, I'm just going to cut all that out from now on because it's tedious. If you go over to the chest to the left, you fall down a pitfall, and you land on some of those spikes. The spikes in this area do a lot of damage, 400 damage a second. Oh joy. I'm going to enjoy this a lot, I can tell. Alright, now we can take this party up here. I don't think there's anything over there. You're going to go through a decent amount of MP in this area, so be kind of prepared for that. Alright, we could go up to the right, but not yet. Let's go down here first. And we get a Trickster, one of 2 enemies in this area that is not weak to ice. Or does not absorb fire, one of the two. If you're going to dance in here, Snowman Jazz is your best bet. Alright, we'll go for it. Too low. I think that's too low. Come on, where is it? Game does not want me to get this. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work. I don't know. I find rigging them is just tedious because you end up getting stuck in that situation and nothing happens. So Tricksters are level 49. They're weak to Pearl. They are susceptible to instant death. So your favored way of dealing with them is X-Zone. X-Zone has a decent chance of working sometimes. And you can always mime it, which is nice. Make sure everyone has fire protection, as we already went over. Really? Didn't expect that. They are susceptible to instant death. Normally it doesn't miss quite that often. Really? Well, okay, you need to Osmos because you're out of MP already. Yeah, it's gonna happen in this area. Gonna go for Airblade. Unfortunately, Mog's dances aren't necessarily all that great, but he kind of needs them. Snowball is, I don't think, the one I wanted. I think this is a gravity bit. Oh, if it's gravity, then my notes are incorrect. They're not susceptible to instant death. Interesting. So yeah, they are weak to Pearl. So cast anything on them, whatever. Not my favorite enemies to deal with in here, but by no means the worst. One of the few enemies in here you could actually use Bio on. Snare is something you get out of here. That's an instant death attack, and that's not working either. Well, these guys are no fun at all. Yeah. Slots have started to outweigh their usefulness anyway. Even when they do get off, they're not the greatest thing in the world. Those enemies really suck, especially against this party. But anyway, let's go on up here. Hit this switch. Allows us to get to this treasure chest containing a wing edge. And it blocks us so we don't fall into that pitfall. Alright, now we head over here. And find another new enemy, Necromancer. These guys are undead. We're gonna jump on you. And let's see if we can get something that's actually useful. A lot of the enemies around here have, or not a lot, but some have auto float. So you may want to, I shouldn't have mimed that, but oh well. So yeah, mime allows him to mime a lot of things. Yeah, Necromancer is susceptible to instant death. You want to hit them and kill them in one shot because they do counter with quarter when you hit them with spells. So I should have cast life first, but I oopsed. Alright, let's get cured. It missed? Oh no. Even on death, right. Well, thank you for fire protection. Going to double up on the heals there. And you are weak to hold. Yeah, so that's not going to help. So yeah, just throw whatever at him. I don't like the trickster enemies. They're annoying. Best way of dealing with them, Bomb Rush. There we go. Well, gone now. But yeah, there's a number of enemies around this area that can use a number of status effects, like Death, Muddle, and I think Berserk as well. Zombie's another one. Stop, we've seen that already. Here, empty? I Ah, a new enemy, Parasol. Not that they're particularly interesting. Let's see, Rage, Osteosaur. No, not Rhodox. Osteosaur. Basically like an updated version. So yeah, they're going to do that. I am going to do life here. And that's unfortunately not going to help because there's just... Oh, it didn't revive. Interesting. Well, that gets rid of that one. Where are my normal potions? Oh, I found it. Still doesn't work on him. Parasols are level 47, weak to ice, absorb fire, cast muddle, can be MP killed, and susceptible to instant death. Still haven't found the interesting enemies around here. Oh, this place is a maze. Alright, just had to blow up the map a little more. Let's go over here. And almost get that chest, and then run into some sea flowers. They are susceptible to instant death, so Osteosaur is good here. As is Terra, doing exactly the same thing, but unfortunately having to pay MP for casting that spell. Didn't get as many as I was hoping it would. No? I was hoping that Ga would use another one. The sea flowers are level 47. They're weak to ice and bolt. They absorb fire and water and are susceptible to instant death. I do note, even though I haven't mentioned it so far, that the when you're attacking multiple times with the dragon horn there, it will target different enemies if there's more than one enemy on the screen. Just hasn't come up yet because we've done most of our work with it in the whatever it is, the Colosseum, and it's all one-on-one in there. And it's empty. However, this switch reveals some more things that we can probably jump on in a minute. If you couldn't tell from the massive amounts of experience we're getting, you're gonna gain a lot of levels in this area. There's a lot of empty treasure chests, too. Okay, 2 new enemies. Okay, Osteosaur, definitely. Let's hope he targets... Did I screw that? Oh, I didn't. I was thinking I might have. Well, that's not who I wanted you to target, but that'll do. Ga? You gonna use X-Zone there, bud? Please? There we go. Hopefully you get rid of the scrubs. Both of them? Unfortunately. Well, he is weak to Pearl, so that worked out for me. We'll just go for the Aura Bolt because it's faster. Not that they're weak to it or anything. Oh, I thought it would deal enough damage. I guess I was wrong. Should have gone for the Bum Rush. So yeah, the Chaos Dragon is something to be wary of. They have a lot that can hurt you there. They're weak to ice, they absorb fire, they can inflict instant death, hence the hurting. Look at that experience. Oh my god. The Chaos Dragons are not susceptible to instant death, but they do use it on you. Level 44. Where was the other one? The Ouroboros was level 48, weak to ice, absorbs fire, can inflict zombie, and susceptible to instant death. I am gaining levels like mad in this area. Alright. Well, we've reached a dead end. Okay, we're back up here because I was going to switch to the other party, and then I realized that I just don't have enough space on my monitor. I had my map cut off. Missed this one. Now I'll get back to where I was, and then I'll switch over my party members. Okay, got the other party back now. And, well, that thing that we unlocked was over here. These little things that we could jump on, even though it looks weird to adjust partway through there. You don't have to do this. Ow. It's empty. So yeah, that did 400 damage to all my party members, so I am going to heal up there because that did quite a bit of damage. And then we're going to hit this floor switch. Now, if you don't want to bother changing your party members all the time, or your espers all the time, you can always give Mog the Moogle Charm so that they never run into any fights. That's an option. There are some new enemies here, and we'll talk about them when I can get to them. Well, we can't go up there, so what's down here? Switch! Now, one thing that I haven't got around to mentioning yet is Osteosaur. It uses X-Zone, which is why we're using it. It's fantastic. Let's go for this one more time. There is an Ice Elemental attack just like this, which can do some decent damage. Let's get Mime going on that one. And I do have trumps on one of my characters here to try and take advantage of instant death, if need be. Unfortunately, that's not the dragon. The dragon is not susceptible to instant death. But that battle went extremely well. Much appreciated. But yeah, uses X-Zone, is technically a zombie, so he's undead, absorbs poison, is weak to fire and pearl. However, since I have the flame shield... Wrong button! Since I have the flame shield on Gaw, he has the absorption, and so he's good. By the way, I mentioned in the previous episode, I believe it was, about the force shield. I don't know if I got around to providing the notes in the previous episode when I edited it, because I haven't edited it yet. But yeah, 50% reduction against 6 of, I think, the 8 elemental whatevers. And it gives you a chance to learn Shell at a 5x rate, though we already had access to that for quite some time. I don't have anyone equipped with it right now because I really need the fire protection, but it's a very good shield that we're going to be using throughout the rest of the game. Alright, well, there's a save point. That's cool. Here, that drops the spikes. So let's do that. There's a neat little trick with that save point that we'll go over in a moment. But first, if you go onto one of these tiles, in this case it will let you, because that'll now damage you, but I don't know if that... Yeah, it didn't affect us unless we switched. There are some situations where it won't let us switch. I think that's actually coming up. Man, we're crazy. Words are hard. Man, we're gaining crazy levels around here. I don't want to land in that lava, but I kind of want those treasure chests. That one's empty. A lot of empty chests around here. It's like someone's already been here. Hey! A switch! It's a video game, we gotta hit the switch. Now, I get what they're trying to go for here with the water to cool off the lava so we can, walk on it. However, the presence of water vapor within a volcano actually makes the explosion or the eruption a lot more explosive. So maybe not the smartest thing you ever did, but that's fine. You don't have the life spell. Oh, no, you had the life spell. No, stop going. Go to Celeste Stern, please. I need to kill that one now. Oh, he's a zombie. Let's fix that. Thought he was dead. I just saw the HP drop. I was not paying attention to how exactly things were going on here. You have magic spells. None of those are going to help. So let's go for Bum Rush and a jump, and that should be all we need to finish off each one of these guys, hopefully. Yes. Oh, and he jumped. Well, I kind of wanted to heal him, but that's fine. We shouldn't have to do much else. I guess I could... Okay, good. I know Edgar kills him, but he's got a dragon horn. Man, wouldn't it be nice if I had another dragon horn? Anyway, save point. Here's an important thing. I'm just going to heal. I don't think I need any extra MP or anything like that at the moment. But, well, I can save now. Saving is good. We should probably save. Sure, let's save. However, if I switch party members, I'm not on a save point. I can still save. And on top of that, if I need to, I can also use a tent. It's called the save glitch or the something like, yeah, I think it's mostly just called the save glitch. It allows you to, as long as one party in a split party situation is on a save point, to allow any of the other parties connected to them to save as if they were on a save point, use tents, etc. So that's cool. Alright, I'm just going to switch here without doing anything. Now, it won't let you stop halfway through. It runs automatically for you. Alright. Anyway, let's just head on through here, and... Hey, we finally found it! The most rare encounter in this area. We need to get rid of those dragons a while ago. So let's try and knock them down pretty quickly here. Hit them with some ice, and we're going to try and steal from the Aquila. The Aquila is the remaining new enemy in this area. And I'm not going to jump because I don't want to risk killing the Aquila. The Aquila is kind of important. Okay. Now, the Aquila has an interesting steal that this is probably the only way you're ever going to get this item. So I'm going to stick around in this battle for a little while attempting to steal, and I'm going to need to do some healing along the way because this guy can do lots and lots and lots and lots of damage. Don't try and heal up full, just try and heal up a little bit as you attempt to steal this. The Aquila is... Oh, baby, we got it. Okay. Okay, we'll try for the airship while we're here. Why not? Come on, where's that other airship? I don't know. I always get into like a pattern here where I never get close to it. And it only appears in the bottom half of my options here. Ah, crap, that's where it was. Come on. That's not it. Come on, please. I want to show this off. I've been trying to show this off for half the freaking game. Video game. Yeah, it was a little too high. Or a little too low, sorry. It cheesed me. I did it right, and it cheesed me. This game sucks. Anyway, the Aquila is weak to ice, absorbs fire, has auto float, level 49. Nothing else particularly special about the fight there. So let's go for the Bum Rush. The Economizer is an extremely rare accessory that you're highly unlikely to see, and it is the primary reason why I went to get Go-Go when I did, because I wanted to bring him into this area so that I could have a chance at stealing one. The Economizer. I don't even think I'm going to use it, but it's such a rare relic that I just wanted to have it. Cuts MP consumption to 1. For all spells, abilities, whatever. It can be extremely abusive. Namely, if I put it on here now in place of my ribbon, then when I go to cast X Zone, it's only going to cost me 1 MP. There's actually one spell in the game, it's question mark, reflect, that can actually, by default, is free. It costs 0 MP. With this accessory on, it costs 1 MP. It makes everything cost 1. Anyway, let's get this. Contains a ribbon. Very nice. Don't believe... Yeah, we can't go that way. There is a different encounter set down here on the lava areas. So yeah, everything costs 1 MP. X Zone for 1 MP instead of like 50 some. It's kind of fantastic. And yeah, we can finish this off pretty simply. This guy doesn't have auto float, so we should be able to hit him with this. Well, Mog still had to come down and do his thing. But yeah, that'll save me a whole whack ton of MP over the course of a dungeon. Still need to use Osmos with her, though. Alright, sneak down the secret passage. Well, I took a whole bunch of damage in that one, but we've reached a dead end here. So let's swap over to the other party. And, well, down here, what have we here? Okay, we're all healed up here. Let's say hi to this guy. This might be the funniest boss of all time. You literally don't have to do anything and you'll win. He's susceptible to confusion. The only way to break confusion is with a physical attack. So you can vanish him so that he'll never break himself out of confusion. Then cast Poison on him will remove that, and I'll have to reestablish it. But now that he has that on, come on, Terra, get your turn. He uses Eraser. What Eraser does is it targets someone with the Reflect status on, and will remove the Reflect status, unless you're using like a Wall Ring or a Rage to inflict the thing, and then it's you can't get rid of it. Alright, so we're gonna throw Poison one more time here. If I can find it. Because I think that what he did removed it there. No, I don't need any of those. So there's that. Edgar can remuddle him. And then we'll vanish him. And literally would you stop getting that in? Basically, the rest of the battle wins itself. He's a fire dragon. We have all protection against fire. There's 2 things he can do to damage us. The flare spell and level 4 flare. As you can see, he does a lot of damage if you're not protected from it, but why would we ever not be protected from it at this point? We can throw up jump here. You can rage into something that uses level 2 or like ice 2, or I can just cast the damn spell. Either way, it doesn't matter. This is as much of a joke fight as the Ice Dragon was. It's another one of the legendary dragons. The one that we ran into in a random battle, the Chaos Dragon, has nothing to do with that. But yeah, just absolute joke of a boss fight. Nothing to steal, don't worry about that. But yeah, you can use that Eraser if you have Reflect on. Get some magic points out of it. We got a Strato for defeating him. We know what those are good for. Yeah, last time I had one of those, I got myself a Pearl Lance. Speaking of lances, a Dragon Horn. I was wondering where the hell that was. Anyway, yeah, it's such a joke of a fight. I don't know why they did this. But yeah, as you can tell by now, the elemental dragons are kind of jokes. So don't expect too much from them. I'm not even gonna bother switching for that one. Anyway. Ooh, there's a red sparkle there. The red sparkle is... Hello, Locke. The red sparkle is your way of warping out of the dungeon if you ever decide to come back. It's no item or anything like that. It's, it seems to be kind of odd. Like, it shows up here and it's like on the maps and stuff like that, but very few sites seem to say what it actually does. I had to look around to some like really old forums to figure that out. Behold, a legendary relic that can restore life. The legendary treasure that can undo death itself. That looks like Magicite. Legend has it that ages ago the phoenix was turned to stone. Many legends are based on facts, especially in RPGs. They're almost always all true. Seem's story was true. Now it's filled with cracks. I don't know if it still has the strength to perform miracles. Wasn't able to save Rachel. I've lost all sense of purpose. Interestingly enough, this line gets translated quite a bit differently in each translation. They all carry different elements of the truth, I think. Rachel, I failed her. I broke my promise and lost the only thing that was real to me. And I tried to protect her, but I can't deny the truth of what's happened. My life will have no meaning until I can right this terrible wrong. Until I do what I said I'd do. Until I restore my honor. Nothing but a no-good liar. If I don't try this, I'll never be able to live with myself. See, in the SNES translation, he's lost all sense of purpose for, what his life is supposed to be. In the fan translation, he's just kind of in denial, and he can't accept it. In the Game Boy Advance translation, he's lost his honor by not being able to protect her. So it's three different ways of looking at it, and there's probably a little bit of truth in all of them. But it's interesting to see it play out so differently. Will you come with us? Like, this line is terribly translated. So will you come with us? Only as far as Collingen. Why would you say that? So you're headed for Collingen. That makes more sense. It's a lot faster for us to take him there in an airship. So it wasn't Miranda, it was Collingen. I misremembered. Interestingly enough, I'm not sure if he was called this before, but they're calling him Patriarch, which is an odd term. He's just an old man. They've called him an old man in a lot of different places. But if only the Magicite didn't bear those deep cracks. Think you've been wasting your time. The Game Boy Advance translation gives him a little more of a quirky personality. It has shattered. Work on your tenses there, Woolsey. It worked. Dreamed of seeing you. Wanted to hear your voice. The Phoenix has given me so little time. I have to leave again soon. The Phoenix used the last of its power to give me some time. Something I must tell you. Something I never had a chance to say. With you, I was happy. The instant the accident occurred, I thought only of you. In my last moments, my memory returned. I drifted off, thinking of you. I was truly happy. About the joy you brought me. So let me say the words I never had a chance to say, Locke. Thank you. I have to go now. I'll always love you. You must now cast off the anguish you've been harboring inside for so long. Today, I set your heart free. Let go of the chains that bind your heart. I release you. You must learn to love yourself. Regain your self-respect. The Game Boy Advance translation. Give your love to the one who now dwells within your heart. Love her as you've loved me. Phoenix, be reborn again and give your power to Locke. It's interesting to note that the Game Boy Advance translation and the SNES translation point to different aspects. The SNES version wants Locke to learn to love himself and, respect himself again. The Game Boy Advance changes that and decides to focus on, tell him to kind of move on with his life. Don't be stuck in the past. Obviously leading to this exchange. Feel lighter than air from here on. Rachel put my heart at ease. From here on out, everything will be okay. Let's go. Got work to do. That theme can only mean one thing. What's up? Oh? X Potion, Phoenix Down, X Ether, Elixir, Flame Shield, and the Valiant Knife. The 5 treasure chests in the Phoenix Cave that were empty were of course pillaged by Locke, because of course they were. He's a frickin' treasure hunter. Alright, move out. Got an appointment with Kefka. But before that, we have a place to revisit now that we have Locke. Place with a lock so strong, only a treasure hunter could break into it. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.